After a severe lung disease, many people continue to experience weakness, shortness of breath, respiratory insufficiency, and other unpleasant complications. In such situations, the lungs need rehabilitation. As a powerful aid to restore lung and bronchial health, many experts recommend special exercises. Today, we will show you a series of simple exercises to strengthen your breathing muscles that you can do at home. These exercises will help restore bronchial and lung function after bronchitis, pneumonia, viral, bacterial, and other lung diseases. The connection between physical activity and lung health isn't obvious at first glance, so we'll first explain how exercise can affect respiratory function. The effects of exercise on the lungs. Often, people experiencing shortness of breath and weakness after a lung disease avoid physical activity, fearing it will only make their condition worse. In fact, physical exercise actually helps restore respiratory function, increases blood flow to the lungs, allowing the body to receive more oxygen during breathing, accelerates metabolism and the natural process of tissue repair in the lungs and bronchi, strengthens respiratory muscles, and increases lung capacity, which is the maximum volume of air a person can inhale. For people experiencing shortness of breath, doctors recommend practicing interval training. For example, you can exercise for 1 minute and then rest or slow down for 2 minutes. These breaks give the lungs time to recover. Generally, this recommendation applies to any physical activity, exercise, walking, or even housework. Why is it important to exercise your breathing muscles after a lung disease? Our body absorbs oxygen and releases carbon dioxide. Inhalation and exhalation are breathing acts performed by the respiratory muscles, intercostal muscles of the chest, and the diaphragm. In the lungs, air enters the alveoli, tiny bubbles permeated with capillaries through which oxygen enters the bloodstream. When alveoli become less efficient at absorbing oxygen due to illness, the brain signals the respiratory muscles to work harder. As a result, a person begins to expend significantly more energy on the breathing process. Additionally, many people have weakened respiratory muscles due to age, lack of physical activity, or prolonged illness. Also, when experiencing lung problems, a person reflexively engages other muscles in the breathing process, namely the neck and shoulders. All these factors put increased stress on the body as a whole, hence the shortness of breath and weakness. Benefits of exercises for respiratory muscles. The exercises we'll demonstrate have a special healing effect, which is why they're practiced in many clinics as part of rehabilitation after respiratory diseases. By training the respiratory muscles, we increase their strength and efficiency. As they get stronger, the muscles begin to consume less oxygen. As a result, we expend much less energy on breathing movements. Moreover, these exercises increase lung capacity. In this video, we offer a home exercise routine for respiratory muscles, effective both for lung rehabilitation and for preventing future lung diseases. These exercises will strengthen your respiratory muscles, improve the strength and depth of your breathing, increase lung capacity, reduce shortness of breath, alleviate chronic fatigue and weakness, improve lung function, and enhance mood and quality of life in just 1 to 2 weeks. So, let's start with the exercises. The first exercise is chest muscle stretching. Take the starting position standing, feet together, arms straight, palms pressed against your thighs. Turn your palms forward and simultaneously inhale through your nose while raising your arms above your head. Each hand should draw a semicircle in the air. Turn your palms outward and simultaneously exhale through pursed lips, lowering your straight arms to the starting position. Do this exercise 10 to 15 times. Inhale through your nose and exhale through a narrow opening in your mouth, with your lips almost completely closed. Exhaling this way opens up your airways and further trains your breathing muscles. Ideally, the exhale should be twice as long as the inhale. These recommendations apply to all subsequent exercises except the third one. The second exercise is chest opening. Starting position. Sit on a chair, legs together, straight arms extended forward, palms facing each other. While inhaling through your nose, move your straight arms back as far as possible, opening up your chest. Exhaling through pursed lips, return your straight arms to the starting position along the same path. If it's difficult to keep your arms straight in front of you, you can lower them slightly and do the exercise in this arm position. Do this exercise 10 to 15 times. The third exercise is bellows breath. It's very beneficial for training the diaphragm. Starting position: sitting on a chair, back straight, legs together, hands on hips. With your mouth closed, take quick, shallow breaths in and out through your nose. Breathe as fast as you can. During the exercise, you should feel your diaphragm moving rapidly up and down. The exercise may be difficult at first. Start with 15 seconds, gradually increasing the duration to 1 minute. A similar breathing technique called Bhastrika has been practiced in yoga for over 2,000 years. This technique is believed to cleanse the lungs and increase oxygen absorption. The fourth exercise is elbow rotation. Starting position: sitting on a chair with a straight back, legs together. Touch your fingers to your shoulders while pointing your elbows down and the backs of your wrists outward. As you inhale through your nose, simultaneously raise your elbows as high as possible, bringing them together and then apart again. Exhaling through closed lips, lower your elbows, moving them as far back as possible, then returning to the starting position. Repeat 10 times. Raise your elbows with inhalation, lower them with exhalation. Now do the same thing in reverse. Inhale as you raise your elbows along the path, bringing them back, and exhale as you lower them, bringing them together in front of you. Then return to the starting position. Do this 10 times. If you experience pain or discomfort while doing any of these exercises, stop doing it. The fifth exercise is a shoulder lift. Starting position: sit on a chair with your back straight, legs together, arms straight down, palms facing forward, chest open. As you inhale, lift your shoulders as high as possible. As you exhale, lower your shoulders to the starting position, pulling them back as far as possible along the way. Repeat the exercise 10 times. Inhale, raise your shoulders. Exhale, lower them. For convenience, imagine you're drawing 2 circles in the air with your shoulders. Now do the same exercise in reverse. Inhale as you lift your shoulders, bringing them back along the way, and exhale as you lower them to the starting position, bringing them forward along the way. Also do this 10 times. This breathing muscle exercise is used in sports. Additionally, these exercises can be beneficial for people with cardiovascular diseases and those at risk of stroke. The sixth exercise is butterfly wings. Starting position: place your palms over your ears, fingers pointing back and cupping your head, elbows out to the sides with forearms parallel to the ground. For convenience, you can simply interlock your fingers at the back of your head. As you inhale through your nose, bring your elbows together in front of you. Exhale through closed lips as you return your elbows to the starting position. Do 10 repetitions. Inhale, elbows forward. Exhale, elbows back. The seventh and final exercise is the mill. It's the most beneficial as it engages an entire group of respiratory muscles simultaneously. Starting position: sit on a chair with your back straight, legs together, interlace your fingers, holding your hands together in front of you at a level just below your chest. Imagine you're turning a hand mill, drawing a circle in the air parallel to the ground clockwise, moving your hands as far away from yourself as possible, and then returning them to the starting position. Breathing pattern: inhale through your nose as you move your hands from the starting position to the farthest point of the circle. Then exhale as you return your hands to the starting position. Repeat 10 times. Now do the same thing, rotating your hands counterclockwise. Repeat 10 more times. To see noticeable improvements, This set of exercises should be done at least twice a day for a minimum of 2 weeks. After this period, you'll feel that you can take deeper and more effective breaths. You'll have less shortness of breath, fatigue will disappear, and you'll feel better overall. If after some time the exercises become too easy for you, simply increase the number of repetitions or start using weights, such as light dumbbells.
This content is for informational and educational purposes only. Consult with a doctor or healthcare professional before following any recommendations provided in this video. Tell us about your experience in the comments and subscribe to our channel.